Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael
Today we're checking out Wordsy.
from Formal Fairy Games.
Yes.
Plays from 1 to 6 players, or 1 to 6 players, yes. And box time says 20 minutes.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of word games, I think this is a fairly strong one. I really like how quick it plays and just how easy it is to get into and play. Some word games you sit there with lots of cards and you think, but this time everybody's going at the same time, which is a really nice feature.
I agree.
So
And the cool thing is that we can play it with y'all in the chat. So actually, I am going to be the moderator. I'm going to be watching the whispers come in on my Twitch screen, on my Twitch whispers. And we are going to be playing with Matt, Jelfia, and Julie from the channel. And hey, if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, come join us on our Twitch stream every Wednesday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Central, twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph, where we play, we do full teaches and playthroughs of at least 3 board games every single night. So if you love board games, come check us out.
Lady Taka, give us a thumbs up.
That's right.
We appreciate it.
So,
okay, let's take a look.
I think Lady Taka is really here for Senor Azul. I mean, let's be fair.
Yes, for sure.
So, Wordsy is actually, in my opinion, an updated form of another game created by the same designer. It's called Prolix, Prolix. And it had, all right, if you were playing 1 player, you played a certain way. And if you're playing 2 player, you could play it with this rule set. And 3 to 6 players would play this way. With this, it's fairly consistent, whether you're playing from 2 to 6 players. So I like the consistency in this. So if you have access to Wordsy, don't think that you have to run off and play Prolix. I think that this does everything that Prolix does and does it a lot better. So let's take a look and see how this plays.
Yep.
So in Prolix, this is a word game where
Wordsy.
What? And sorry. Yeah, not Prolix.
Wordsy.
In Wordsy. Wordsy is a word game where you can use all the words that you can possibly think of. You will notice that in all of the cards in Wordsy, there are no vowels. As you can see from the cards that are down here, there are not any vowels. So, what does that mean? You can't do a word without vowels. Well, in this word game, you can use any word, any letter that you want, but you're only going to score for the letters that appear right here. It can be as short a word as you want. It can be as long of a word as you want, but you probably want to have these letters in your word. So, after 7 rounds, you are going to score your best 5 words. Plus, you might get some bonuses if you were either the fastest person to finish the word, or you beat the fastest person who finished the word.
Matt says, so for example, dwarven.
That's correct. That is an excellent example. So, DWARVEN. So you have 5, 9, 12, 14 points plus 2 bonus points. You have 16 points.
Pretty good.
Right. Now, what Wordsy would do, what Prolix would do, what the past iteration of it is, it would be somebody's turn and you could interrupt their word, but your interrupts could possibly help your lowest scoring words on other rounds.
More complicated.
It was so much more complicated.
So yeah, this is way more streamlined and better.
Right. So now there's nothing wrong with using dwarven and you would get those points. But if you could use all 8 of these letters, you would get a ton of points. So let's go ahead and reset this. So everyone is going to get a chance to score off of this word. Something else I think is also superior is that everyone goes at the same time on this word. As soon as somebody has scored their word and they confirm it, which is going to be because you whisper it to me, I'm going to flip over the timer. And this is going to start, I believe this
30
is
seconds.
is it 30 or
Yeah.
45?
30.
So we are going to, now you guys saw when I put the timer on. Yeah, it says 30-second timer.
Yep.
As soon as this timer runs out, you can finish writing or typing your word, but you cannot change what you have written. If you've already started a word, you can't cross it off and go a different way. You've already committed to that word. So, now, how do we score this? Well, Matt showed his dwarven word. If he had done dwarven, we would write dwarven on the top line. We would write his score. And then, if he was the fastest person to do it and he beat everyone else's score, he gets 2 bonus points for this round, as you can see from the score sheet. In a 2, 3, or 4 player game, your score needs to be equal to or better than all your opponents. In a 5 or 6 player game, it needs to be equal to or better than 3 of your opponents. So, now, let's say that you weren't the person who flipped over the timer. If you beat the person who flipped over the timer, you're going to get, on round 1 bonus point. And these are going to be calculated all at the end of the game. Hello, Opcos Games, rating with a party of 8. Protracted uses more letters, but not as many points. That is correct, Matt. So,
welcome in, Raiders. We are just starting Wordsy.
So we're going to score everyone's letters. We are going to add appropriate bonuses if possible. Oh, another thing Prolix does, they add handicaps on a 2-player game.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
So at the end of the round, we're going to take away these cards. We're going to scoot these down, and we're going to put 4 more cards on. Hello, Time Roller.
Raid, back-to-back raid.
We love it.
Yes.
All right. So we have some more cards up here. Now, whenever you're putting new letters into this display, you have to obey the 2 rules of 2. Here are the 2 rules of 2. You can have no more than 2 rare cards. And these are the ones with the darker color that have bonus points on them in the top corner. If you ever deal off one of those, just deal 1 to replace it. Keep discarding and redrawing until you get a valid letter. Notice there are also 3 Bs. Take out one of the Bs, put in another one. Hey, now we have not violated the 2 rules of 2. We have 2 rare cards, we have 2 Bs, we have 2 Ds. Now,
it's okay. Yeah.
When you are scoring your word, if you have a word with 3 P's in it, you don't get 15 points, you get 5. If you have a word with 1 B in it, you don't get both B's, you get 1 B of your choice. To maximize your B's, you need to have at least 2 B's, but then you'll score 7 points and no more for that. Matt says, good luck finding an X and a Q and a W. So make sure that every letter in your word is going to score if it appears here, but only once. Hopefully that makes everything nice and clear. So see if there's any other rules that I missed. So at the end of the round, we're going to give the no flip card to the fastest player for the round, whether or not they got their bonus. Let's say Matt got Dwarven super quick. We're going to put this no flip card with Matt, and Matt cannot be the one that flips the timer over. Matt could beat the person with the timer next time, but Matt cannot be the person with the timer. So take your time, Matt. Well, you want to be within 30 seconds of the fastest player, but
sure.
Otherwise, you can take your time.
So,
and you don't use the no flip card in a 2-player game. So, and the solo game uses this no flip card in a different way. We're not going to go over the solo rules, but there are solo rules in the rulebook. So Julie says proper nouns. I have not mentioned all of those, but I will mention them right in a second. If you don't think something is a word, you may challenge it. Consult whatever agreed upon reference we want to use. Basically, if the challenge is successful, the challenge player's word is worth nothing. They score nothing. If your challenge is unsuccessful, you lose 2 points. So, what is allowed? Like most word games, you may not use proper nouns. This means nouns that are capitalized. They cannot be hyphenated. They cannot be contractions, meaning words with apostrophes. And there's also what Gil, the designer, calls no cheapies words. No player can use a word that a player has used in a previous round or modifications of those words. You cannot pluralize a previous word, like you can't turn flinch into flinches or flinches into flinch or flinched.
Yeah, so if somebody already said something, you can't in a later round say ing or s.
That's correct. You can't change the tense of a previous word. You can do irregular verb tenses like go changing to went. You can do that. You can't change flinch to flinching or flinch into flinchingly or vice versa. Any other word modification is legal. There's no restrictions against players using the same word in the same round, because y'all don't know what. Yeah, no dwarvens. That's correct.
Before that,
and no dwarf either.
Yeah,
dwarf is singular of, or is a form of dwarf or dwarven or dwarves or any of that.
You can do grumpy.
You can not. You can do grumpy as long as it's not the proper noun. So, Outcast is finding newer Roland rights really interesting. We might play one of those tonight.
Yeah, because we also have Joan of Arc.
We have Joan of Arc and Motor City in our queue right here. So,
yeah.
So, are there any other questions?
You can't do grumpy, but you can do grumpy. Thanks for the raid, Outcast. Have a great night.
So I'm going to shuffle these up. I am going to be keeping track of everyone. Everyone, if you would, Matt, Jelfie, and Julie, if you would say hi to me in the whisper so I can see that you actually said it. And if you're playing on Discord, I'd recommend refreshing your screen. I see a hi from Julie, and then I see a test from Jelfia. And then I see, waiting on Matt.
You might need to type something in.
And then Matt says, hi ho.
Hi ho.
Hi ho.
I see what you did there.
Hi ho. Hi ho. Hi ho. Dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So I would highly recommend that you refresh your app to make sure that you have the most up-to-date stream with no lag. And this is your warning.
But that's all right. Even if you don't do the time first, you still get extra time for the...
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I was last every time with Michael just because I wanted to try and think of the best word. But you get 7 rounds and you will end up killing 2 of your words at the end. So
yes. Oh, I forgot to mention. At the end of the game, you are going to remove your 2 lowest scoring words. Now, keep in mind that you will not remove the bonuses for those words. Notice on this one, this player removed trombone and chirping. However, the bonus for trombone still remains, and you're going to score that down at the bottom. So you're just going to remove your 2 base score lowest scoring words. So this 16 and this 17 go away. You're going to score all your other points. Add your bonuses. If you've got any penalties, then those go here. And then there's your total at the end. You don't take penalties for using letters that aren't there. You just don't score points for them.
Yep.
So that is Wordsy. Is everybody ready? I'm hoping everybody's ready. Matt says go. So get those bonuses. Yes. Get those bonuses. As soon as I turn up that 8th card, you're clear to go. Assuming we don't have to change everything. No, we're good to go. Steph, leave it alone. You go. You're doing the card, the words.
Doing words.
And I'm watching the whispers for the first player. All right, I got one from Julie. So here we go.
Are you kidding?
Here we go. Here we go. This is what I did to Steph.
God. I think that's a word.
If it's not, people can just challenge it.
No.
All right. We have words from everybody.
No.
All right, Steph, you can continue writing, but the time is done.
Oh, God. Julie, that was too fast. Come on. That's not even fair. And you're not,
Yeah.
What?
All right, so Matt has whispered another one to me, which he can do as long as it was before I said the timer ran out. Did you have this complete before the timer ran out, Matt? If you did, I will believe you. Just say it in the chat or in the whisper. He just says he did not get it before I said time was up. We will go with his original. But I think it's pretty good.
I did terrible.
And he said no just after. Said that's honor. That is the honorable thing to do. We tell our Taekwondo students that. So Julie had the word spelling. SPLG spelling. And the end, sorry, 5, 10, 14, 17, 19 for the 19 for the timer, which is really good. Julie with 19 and gets the no time card for next time. And let's see what everybody else had. Steph had
dampering.
Dampering?
Yeah, that word.
Probably.
Dan here to tell me if my words are words.
I mean, damper is a word.
To me. Good.
Damper is a word. So.
Okay, great.
Oh. Trombone Dalek summoned Azul 10 minutes ago, and we were in the middle of the rules. We might have to give those points back. Azul is sleeping at the moment. So DAMPE, dampering.
Yeah.
Not dampening.
It
doesn't matter. It stays the same. So that is yours. 5, 9, 13, 16, 18 points. Did not beat Julie's.
It's not terrible, though.
Jelfia came in after and got spillage. SPILLAGE. I believe that is the same as spelling without the N. So 5, 9, 12, 14 points for Jelfia. And Matt came up with squander and then squandering really quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
And did not get squandering. SQUANDER.
Yeah, I would have got
that
two
it?
Extra points.
5, 10, 13, 15, 17.
Nicely done. So Julie gets the +2.
10, 13, 15, 17. I'm making sure that everything is good. So Julie had 19, which was more than anybody else, as much or more. So she gets the check mark.
Ooh, 2 extra points.
So here's the thing. She has to be equal to or greater than. Everybody else has to be greater than her to get their bonus. So currently, Julie has 19 points plus the 2 points bonus for that. Jelfie with 14, Matt with 17, Steph with 18. So it's still anybody's fight.
Oh, for sure.
This game is way far from over. Round 2. Is everybody ready? Here we go. It looks good, and go. Julie cannot be the one to flip, but she can put in her word first. She just can't grab the timer first.
I'm timering it.
You're timering it. Steph got it. Jelfia came in right after.
Wonder if we all have the same word.
Don't know. Both. And everybody can change their words until I say time's up. Time.
Looks like everybody wrote.
And everybody did write something, so that's good. So, Steph had the first one. Steph, what was your word?
Clementines.
Clementines.
Very good.
Clementine's a type of orange, I guess. I would assume that that is not proper. So 5, 10, 14, 18, 21, 23 for Steph.
Wow.
I mean, wow. Julie got clasps. CLASPS.
Nice.
5, 10, 14, 17, 19 for clasps.
I mean, 19 is fairly
19
solid.
is really good. Oh, Jelfias came in right on your heels with scenting. SCENTING.
I was gonna say sense. Sense. Yeah.
So sense would have been better than scenting. Yeah, it would have been slightly better. 5, 9, 13, 16. She was trying to grab that first player. 16 points for Jelfia, and Matt did sciences. SCIENCES. No L, no T, no M, no P. So 5, 9, 13, 16. Steph, you take the
2 points.
+2 bonus.
I was gonna be like clandestine.
No,
is that a word?
Clandestine is a word. I mean, secret.
I don't like. Can I add an S to it?
So currently, Julie has a pair of 19s. Jelfia has 14 and 16. Matt with 17 and 16. And Steph with 18 and 23. Making Dan proud. Steph can't be the one to flip the timer.
Not me.
All right, here we go with round 3. The bonus points are still +1 if you beat the timer person, +2 if you're the timer and you beat everybody else. Same as the last 2 rounds.
That's wrong math.
5, 9, 12, not 13. What 5, 9, 12? Did I mess something up? 5, 9.
It's not 16, it's 15 is what you're saying.
Oh, for Matt. SCIE 5, 9, 12.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's why we should leave this until. Do we still have it?
The S, the N, M, and the P.
SCIEN 5, 9, 12, 15. Sorry. Math is hard. We are corrected. Scoot down. All right, here we go. Turn them all around and go. Looking for someone to be the first. Looking like a hawk. Jelfia turns it.
Oh my god. No, how are you turning it?
Jelfia is the only one who cannot change her word because she did the timer.
The word is actually not terrible.
Julie has a word.
It's acceptable.
It's acceptable. Acceptable will not score many points. All right, time is up. Matt, finish your word. And I'm going to write them all here. Even if Matt, even if you were not done, if you had started your word, you can finish the entire word.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, so the word from Jelfia, who gets the no timer card, is belts. Belts. 5, 9, 12, 14 points for Jelfia. All right. Julie came in with workflows.
I mean, dang.
Work, WORKFLOWS.
Michael, stop.
Michael what?
Nah.
Belts. BELTS. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Stop with the math, Michael.
Who put you in charge of math?
I got a 760 on my SAT in math and a perfect score on my ACT in math, but you'd never know it.
Yeah, would never know it.
Never know it. There's little numbers. Little numbers are hard. The big numbers is where I'm at.
Right.
Of course, that was
maybe that's how he won yesterday.
WORKFLOWS. Michael, stop. All right. See, I'm trying to pay attention to did I get all the letters right in the word? I didn't get quite as good on any of my tests in language that I did in math. 5, 9, 12, 15, 17, 18, 15.
Plus the bonus.
16, 17.
Yeah.
Is that right? Did I do that right?
Yeah, that's
and she beat the timer person with 17. So that's a 1 point bonus. Matt gave Waffle House.
I feel like that's 2 words.
2 words.
And a proper name.
And proper. Calling for a ruling. We're going to let Dan be the ruling.
Oh, Dan's not here.
What?
I would say it's a proper noun.
That's a proper noun.
Let's just, yeah.
Shelby says, I'll take waffle.
Let's give him waffle.
If you're going to give him waffle, it is this.
Totally fair. Dan's
totally
back.
Fair.
Dan says, I'm back.
But I wasn't listening. It's okay. The word was Waffle House. I'm sure that didn't get it.
Albatross. That's going.
What's up, Albatross? Coming here to see Julie kick some butt.
Yes.
5, 9, 12, 14. 5, 9, 12, 14. A double checking. 14 does indeed beat the timer score for 1 more bonus. And then, Steph, what is yours?
Wombats.
WOMBATS. How about those?
That's right.
5, 9. No, 5, 10, 14. Why don't y'all add up your own score? 5, 10, 14, 17, 19, 20.
I'll take it. Plus a bonus.
Plus the bonus. Mark the bonus.
Square poop.
Square poop.
Are we good here?
Wombat square poop. All right, that's the end of round 3. Jelfia has the no flip, which is fine. And we cannot have any more rare ones at the moment. It's a second M. That's another rare. Toss it. Another rare. Toss it. Another M. Toss it.
Wow.
You are cleared for takeoff.
Okay.
The points are slightly increased on the bonuses. Matt turns it.
Oh, I don't want to do that, but I will.
Matt you can't change, Matt. After you've turned the timer, you cannot change.
Yep, if you're the one who call it.
Alternatively, I can let you guys give a word and then have to say you're turning the timer, but you're probably going to want to turn the timer. He says, I know, just thinking out loud. All right, time is up.
Yep. I'm not proud with my words, but it's acceptable.
So Matt came up. Then there's going to be a funny story with this. Matt came up with climber, CLIMBER.
Yeah.
5 and 8 is 13 and 3 is 16. 16 for climber. All right. After Matt came up with climber, he came up with climbing, which was indeed Julie's word. Climbing.
Oh, yeah.
He says, which would have gotten him the N, which is the same, plus 5.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's way better.
So
mine was just clown.
So climbing is 21 and beat the timer for a bonus 2 points this time. So yours was clown.
Yeah.
So you're looking at that, right?
I got 18, I think.
That's correct, according to this math, not according to me.
Better than 18.
18 is better than 16.
Oh, sweet.
And then Jelfia got national. NATIONAL. It does get the 2 5s. Make double sure it doesn't get any of those. Jelfia does get points. And that's the important thing.
It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. Well,
I'll lose 2 words anyway.
You're all going to lose 2 words anyway.
It's true. Oh my God, Dan, you were invited to play this at the beginning of the game, but now you don't have to go and one up.
Best he can do is maleficent.
It's a big word. I don't want to hear
it. All right, that's round 4 of 7. The bonus points are again plus 2 for beating the timer score, 3 if you are the timer score and you beat everybody else.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And go. This should be some good words here. Matt has already, Matt has a word, but has not turned the timer.
He can't.
He can't. However, he can change his word all he wants. Nobody else has come up with a word yet.
I'm trying to think of a great word.
Yeah, everyone but the timer flipper can change their word. Julie has placed her word.
Bad Julie.
And the time is up. Finish your words. I did get a word from everybody.
I don't know how to spell it, but I'm going to go with it.
Well, that might be a problem. Jelfia is proud of this one, and you should be. Julie came up with the word Pillaged. Pillaged. Which will get 10, 18, 21 points. Is that correct? Somebody check me. Looks like a solid 21. Jelfia came up with pillaging, which doesn't get the D, does get the N. So close. So 10, 14, 20 instead of 21.
You should just invent words. That's what I do.
Albatross, thanks. I've already made several math errors, so thanks for checking me.
Yes.
Julie wanted to invent a word so bad.
I just did calling because I was
calling?
calling.
Calling.
Yeah, it's not good.
Like that.
9 and 6 is 15 and 2 is 17.
Looks right.
Blah.
Blah. So
that's my worst.
Did Julie also beat Matt for the bonus? Let's check. Matt got clambering. Clambering. Clambering, no P, no D, no second L, no. Yeah, that's it. 5, 9, 12, 14, 16. Is that correct? Someone double check. 5, 12, 14, 16. That is correct. Julie with the +3 bonus.
Kick butt. Kicking butt.
For beating everybody and being first. That seems pretty fantastic. That is round 5. 2 more rounds to go, everybody.
Not a great round for me. I was trying to get like politicking or like is dollying a word?
Yeah, you dolly around.
Dolly.
You push.
So DOLLYING.
I would say so. You're carrying things on a dolly.
Yeah, I have it in a race that like I can't tell if it's a word. I think it's a word, but it's like I like to make up words like Julie does. No, why?
Yes, it is, says Julie. Is everybody ready for round 6?
Hey.
I'm ready.
That was a bad round.
Moving a fridge. You're dollying.
You're dollying.
Yeah.
Okay, I should have just done it.
Yes, it keeps the Y.
Yeah.
Ready, set. And here we go. Wow. Going to be completely different words this time. I'm watching the chat like a hawk.
I don't know if it's 2 words or 1 word.
You want to take that risk? Nobody has a word yet.
I'll just take the timer.
No, you are taking the timer. Wow. I got no words from anybody else yet.
Terrible. It's a terrible.
I now have a word from somebody else besides Steph.
I don't want anybody to get any words. They're all going to be better than mine.
All right, I've got 2 words.
Now I'm going to look.
Jelfie, you still got a little time as long as you start the word. All right, you can keep changing it until now. Finish your words. You can't erase or change, but you can finish your words. I'm assuming everybody has given them. And you know, sometimes you just can't think of a word. And it happens plenty of times. That's why you get to remove 2 of them, which is awesome. All right, Steph, you are the timer girl.
I just did braked.
BRAKED.
I wrote EAKED, but I guess.
So the word in question is Breaked.
I was thinking car braked, so that would be not
Breaked.
Yeah, it was just
Different
bad.
spelling.
Just bad spelling. But whatever. Go with whatever.
It would be the same points. I will let your verb breaked, simple past tense, past participle of break, non-standard. So they're giving it to you. So that's what you're looking at, right?
I mean, yeah, it's not many points.
5, 10, 14, 15, 17?
Yeah.
17 for the timer person.
Pity points. Dan, shut it.
Pity points.
Everybody's going to beat my score anyway. It doesn't matter.
Then we got broken from Matt.
They got broked.
They got broked. Broker would have been even better because you get 2 R's. Looks like that's 14 from Matt.
Yeah, I meant the BRAKED version. Not that it matters.
Matt came up with a really good one. He said plagiarized would be good. PLAGIARISED. So you get a lot of the letters, but there's several of them down at the bottom. Jelfia got bridge, BRIDGE. One of each of these. So 14.
I'm like, what could it be?
And Julie got bickering, BICKERING. Is that everything? 5, 10, 14, 15, 18. What did you get, Steph?
17.
That looks like bickering got it.
I got D and she got G.
You got the D and she got the G, exactly. Yeah. So she beat the timer person for a bonus of 2 points.
I only get this if I actually succeed.
If you beat all in a 4-player game, you have to beat all 3 opponents.
Gosh. Mistakes.
Round 6 is over. In round 7, you get 3 points for beating the timer score and 4 points if you're the timer and you beat everybody.
Dan, there's a +1 on the K, so she got 1 more than me.
What? Brokering is 22.
Oh, man.
Yep. And that's why broker is better and brokering even better.
The goal is to really use all 4 of those letters.
If you can, for sure.
Those 4 letters are...
Another good thing that this does over Prolix. Prolix only removes the last column. This removes 2 columns. So what happens is a lot of the letters get reused, and so your mind is on the same track. With Wordsy, it's a completely different word, and I think I like that a lot better.
Oh, yeah, it works a lot better.
Final round. Here we go. We can't have that rare one. That's a 3rd R. Can't have that. And there you go. Last round. No words yet. No words we can say on a PG-13 stream anyway. Yeah, somebody said they got a word, but they don't think they can put it on screen. Your secret is safe with me. You didn't actually say the word. There is the timer flip by Matt. What?
Just making sure nobody said any of these words that I'm thinking.
Oh. Matt came up with a better word right as soon as he flipped the timer. And if you've started writing your word, finish your word up because the time is up. Jelfia, did you get your word? Jelfia did have a word.
God. This is terrible.
Matt pulled the trigger and he says it cost him 4 points.
Ugh. I only got 17. That's a terrible 3 word.
Already know what it is.
It's because I did a terrible word. I'm trying to do amazing words.
There's some terrible words you can come up with these letters.
No.
All right. The timer score was Matt, and he did pontification. Pontification. Did I miss any? And then he said he could have done pontificate Ted, and it would get him 4 more points. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, BK and F together sucks. There's not a lot of crossover. So it looks like 15 points for Matt.
I almost wrote ponderer. I just wrote ponder.
Pondeer.
Yeah, 17.
17. You beat Matt's score, so you do get the 3-point bonus. Wow. And if Matt had come up with pontificate dead, then he would have beat you, and you wouldn't have got the bonus points.
Yep.
Julie had profound. Profound for some fantastic points.
I mean,
that's some profound points right there.
I'm like, use all letters. That's the real.
This is 22 at my count.
I mean, Julie crossed off.
5, 10, 14, 18, 21, 22. And Jelfia came up with bunker, Bunker, though punker or dunker would have been even better.
Oh, friendship.
Or funker.
Yeah, I was like, friend is pretty good, but I didn't think of friendship. Huh. Oh, yeah, that was really, really smart.
Oh, yeah.
That was really good, guys.
That would have been really good.
All right, so kill your two lows.
5, 8, 11, 13, 14.
Nice.
So, Jelvia did not beat Matt's score, but Julie did.
Okay.
Julie racked up the bonus points. Let me tell you, she did not get bonus points on only one round, and that's the round that you pulled the timer and beat everybody with Clementines. So, remove your 2 lowest scores. I am doing that now for everybody. Jelfia loses a 10 and a 13. Julie loses a 17 and an 18. Matt loses a 14 and a 14. See, you lost Waffle House. It didn't matter.
Ugh.
And Steph loses hers. Let me throw down the bonuses and everything. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I think we all got crushed by Julie.
30, 50, 60, 70. 8.
I got over 100. I feel like that's respectable. That's like that's like my goal every game. I don't ever anticipate winning. Yesterday Michael got 130 and I'm like, wow.
I did get 130. I don't know if I will. Yeah, I think my high score might go down. It will be second highest After Julie's done with me, I think.
Is wordsy even a word? Sounds sus. I think he made it up. I do actually think he made it up.
All right, double check me on these.
Oh God. Me?
I mean, you don't have to.
Yes. Yes. Correct. Matt got 80. Delphia. Delphia got 78.
Jelfie at 78. Here's Jelfia's words. Matt with 80, which is 79 and a bonus point.
Yeah.
Next out of the company, Mathsy.
Julie got 115 for the win.
Steph's was 104.
I got 104. Ugh.
And Julie's 115.
Delphia does a dance.
Fortunately, my 130 still stands. Oh, yeah.
Don says, loves word games. Didn't know this game. Thanks for playing it.
Yeah, this game is really fantastic. So, my words yesterday were vomitorium, which tripped Steph out. That a word like vomitorium actually exists.
Really?
But I got the V, that's for sure.
Ridiculous.
Julie says, ew.
Ew.
That was only 16 points, too. Changer was for 21. Philosophizing was 23.
Yeah.
Country was 18. Candy Maker 23. Trinkets 22. And Wonderfulness for 28 fantastic points. I killed two 18s. No, an 18 and a 16. The Vomitorium and Country disappeared. So I ended up with 117 and a 13 bonus.
Yeah, but it definitely changes with more players because the time
completely changes.
Goes.
And it's easier for me to get bonuses when there's only one opponent.
Yeah.
As opposed to when there's two opponents. Plus, in a two-player game, you don't have the no flip card. You can't really because you're only playing two players. All it would do is go back and forth. So, but in a three-player game, you start having that no flip. Mm-hmm. And then it starts changing strategies. Now,
nice.
I think the thing that sets this apart with a lot of word games is, do I grab the timer? If I grab it, I could end up getting a lot of points. But if I grab it too early, I could be giving points to somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if they beat you, each individually if they beat you, they each individually get bonus points.
Yeah. Points.
And I have to beat all of them.
Yep.
To get the big bonus.
30 seconds goes so fast.
It really does. And if you aren't already thinking of something, it can really cause you to derail. But if you're thinking of something, you commit to it and go. But as you can see, I should have did ing instead of ed or vice versa.
Right.
And I think it really makes a difference. This is one of my favorite word games now. So
yeah, I would like it.
Oh, for sure.
It's pretty. It's easy because you're not sitting there looking at things for like 5 minutes while you try and organize your hand to get the best possible word combination. Like it's a fast moving word game,
because
which there aren't
you're
many
not limited by the letters.
Right.
The letters are just scoring opportunities.
Right.
You can give any word.
Yeah.
And as you have noticed, little words, sometimes like clasps, 19 points.
Good. Yeah.
19 points.
Yeah, if you can get everything to line up perfectly, like the 5-point letters and the 4-point letters, then you're good.
Wombats, 20.
I knew that would be a good one. That was a good one.
I mean, some really small ones are like really major points. I mean, you don't have to be a genius to come up with pilgrims. 24 points in this game. Cowbell, 18. Bed frame 21, knitted 22, crafting 22.
Somebody was on a certain street.
They were on a yes. But the just the fact that you can have a derby, 19 points, a 5-letter word. You don't have to come up with these huge words. It's just if those letters fall just right, then it's going to be helpful to you. Yeah, I like that you don't have to have huge words. You just have to see the pattern and go with it.
Yep.
So I think that sets it apart from a lot of word games.
Yeah, it's really a nice game. So I'm glad we could play.
Yeah, Derby. Derby got 19 points.
Yeah, because B probably gets plus
because
1, and Y probably.
And if you and Y had plus, and if it was in the upper positions.
Yeah, if it's in the top positions, it's better to get those letters if you can.
She says, how is that possible? Just that is 5, 10, 14, 18, 21 if they're in the first 5 spots, plus the rarity of the letters.
Yeah,
like the Y's.
Probably 1 plus 1, and the
Y is 1.
Plus 1.
B is not. Of those, just that one is, I think. Looks that way. Yep.
There is a Y is a vowel there. Okay, yeah, I suppose it's
Y is
so vowel and yeah.
Gotcha. There are no normal vowels,
right.
So yes. But even still, you're getting 18 points for the other 4 letters, not even counting the Y. But yes, there is a Y. It is considered one of the rare ones. So
gotcha. Well, that was Wordsy.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It can't be the E. E is a vowel. So it's 4, 5, 10, 14, 18.
And then the Y.
And then the Y. So they were definitely in the top 4 spots.
Yep.
So, yeah, definitely worth checking out Wordsy from Formal Fairy Games.
Yep. We'll be right back.